Is this a worst interview of Trump? I want to share some clips of Trump interview with you.
Agencies, I have zero trust in our Congress and our Senate, anything.
I'm
We
one
have
of
a
them also.
government that's not functioning right now.
Yeah.
How are you going to gain the trust back of the American people within the government? And are we going to see anybody held accountable?
Yeah. The answer is yes on the second. They're going to be held accountable. They've got to be held accountable. What they're doing, they're destroying this country. They're crooked people. They're dishonest people.
What Trump is talking about here, it's really important not to mistake, because they always speak in code. They always speak in code. Sean Ryan says he doesn't trust the government. He doesn't trust government departments or agencies. These are departments and agencies mostly staffed by career bureaucrats. They're not political actors. Do they vote in their personal lives? Sure, probably. They should, right? Nothing wrong with that. But they work for Democratic and Republican administrations. They are career bureaucrats. And Sean Ryan says he doesn't trust them, that it's broken. Trump agrees and says they are going to be held accountable. Also, Trump's tie is tucked under his crotch. I know people will write to me and say, David, you didn't mention it. Trump's tie is tucked under his crotch and it looks crazy and the tie is too long, but who cares when Project 2025 is what's on the line here. Donald Trump, again, with another version of what his current position is on Roe v. Wade, says Roe v. Wade was bad. He got it out. And it's thanks to his Supreme Court picks that Roe v. Wade disappeared. This is relevant because it's, of course, true, even though now that they also recognize that the anti-abortion stuff is killing them electorally, they are pretending like they aren't so anti-abortion.
Every legal scholar, every Democrat, every Republican wanted it. Roe v. Wade, you've heard this, was legally a very bad place to have it in the federal government for a lot of reasons. I got it out. 3 great justices that I put on voted, plus 3 other, in my opinion, great justices. And they got it out.
Every single woman and every single person who knows a woman or has ever met a woman or was born to a woman should remember what Trump just said in November. And of course, there's some of this playing both sides. You know, as Fred Trump III told us, right? There's really no sincere ideology here. It's what does Trump think will help him win? And what Trump thinks will help him win is when he's being interviewed by some Trump suck-up right-winger like Sean Ryan, you go anti-abortion. And when you realize that you're losing ballot referenda and it will hurt you, then you go, oh, like J.D. Vance said over the weekend, we would never veto. We would veto a federal abortion ban. We wouldn't allow a federal abortion ban. It's whatever he can say at the time to get elected, but that arguably makes him more dangerous, not less. Trump brought up that only a stupid or mentally ill person would say what Trump said about members of the military, that they are suckers and losers.
Multiple times where the media has misconstrued some of the things that you say about veterans, the latest being supposedly you calling wounded veterans that have been shot or wounded suckers and losers.
Yeah. A made-up story. It was made up by a magazine. And I think it was The Atlantic, which is a radical left magazine. And as soon as I heard it, I said, that's a terrible thing. And you don't get rid of it. You know, they make these things and they just use it and use it. The opposing side, they know it's false. I had 26 people that said it never happened. Who would say it? Who would say it? Nobody would say it.
Interview, Trump talked about a lot of things. He sometimes gets confused. So what do you think about Trump? He's a lot of people say, a lot of political commentators says he has a dementia problem. Elections are very near. Thank you so much for turning to this video. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, please subscribe it right now.